Hello everyone and welcome back to Tootsie Tuesday Toe Design, the last spring set of toes that match this set of nails. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell underneath that so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. Share around this channel to help it to grow, and definitely shoot me a thumbs up if you enjoyed all of these beautiful spring sets and are ready for the summer looks. Stay tuned, everyone. Happy Tuesday, everyone. Happy Tootsie Tuesday, the last set of spring toes. And now we're going into the summer after this. So let's take a look at these toes. Aren't those gorgeous, you guys? I love them. So tropical looking, matching those nails that I did on Monday. I just hope that I can capture the true color. I was telling you guys they're like a neon melon, but my husband said no, a neon coral. That's the color. They're a bright neon coral. So I'm going to try to get outside and do photos of the nails and the toes because I made the video all in the same day. That's why I'm wearing the same outfit. And I can see that I'm really getting tan. Good, because we got the summer looks coming, so I need to be nice and tan. But anyways, I'm going to try to get some photos for you guys, and hopefully they'll be in Monday's video, and then, of course, today's video for you guys. And I hope you get to see the true color of it. If not, it's a coral neon. That's all I can say. Before we get on to this toe design, though, let's put God number one and read our words of Jesus for women. Today we are on actions that match your words. John 14:15. If you love me, obey my commandments. And it goes on to say, what's your answer to the pointed question? Do you love God? More than likely you will say yes. Of course I love him. That's good. But take some time and think about this question. Do your actions bear that out? You may say that you love God. You may even feel you mean it. But the real proof that you love him is evident by your obedience to Jesus' teachings. That means things like how you treat other people, whether you're self-involved and self-centered. Are you honest and fair? Are you sacrificial in your dealings with others? Okay, honestly, I'm not putting the periods in right. Again, this ring light really screws my eyes up. I'm going to start this one over. What's your answer to the pointed question? Do you love God? More than likely you will say yes. Of course I love him. That's good. But take some time and think about this question. Do your actions bear that out? You may say that you love God. You may even mean it. But the real proof that you love him is evident by the obedience to Jesus' teachings. That means things like how you treat other people, whether you're self-involved or self-centered. Are you honest and fair? Are you sacrificial in your dealings with others? Okay, honestly, time. You're the only one who can answer this question. Do you follow Jesus' teachings to the best of your ability and then ask him to help you obey more? What a great analogy on that. You know, those are things that you can truly ask yourself. You know, anyone can claim to be a Christian. Any one of us can claim to be a Christian. It's easy to say you are, but are you following what the Bible teaches? That's why I always say to pick it up and read it. Are you following what the Bible says? And you know, that's even a good question for any of us to ask of our faith, of our obedience to the Lord. Are we being obedient? Are we doing what God has planned for us? You know, each and every one of us have a perfect, purpose and plan for being here. Are we seeking it out? Are we being obedient? Are we following what the Bible says? Are we being mean and judgmental to other people? Are we judging? You know, none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes. But that's going to show your true Christianity and show if you are being obedient and following the commandments is going to show, right there where it says, let's see. Are you self-involved and self-centered? Are you honest and fair? Are you sacrificial in your dealings with others? Okay, honestly, time. You're the only one who can answer this question. Do you follow Jesus' teachings? That's really great. Do you follow the teachings of Jesus' word, God's word? Do you follow it? Do you follow it? And that's going to, really help you to understand. And if not, pray about it. God, help me to be more obedient, to pray more, to read more, to get more of a personal relationship with Jesus, to understand what he truly did for us. And it will show in your actions as well, and trying to bring others to the Lord too. That's what we want to do. Like when I read Monday's video, talking about bringing others to the Lord, that also shows your obedience to the Lord. We need to do that. We need to be like his disciples and bring other people to the Lord. Be kind, be loving, be gentle, be as Christ-like as you can. We're not going to be perfect. That's why Jesus died. But let's be as Christ-like as we can and show the proof that we are a Christian. And then the bottom, I forgot the bottom. The bottom says, have you noticed how much praying for revival has been going on of late? Wait a minute. Again, I can't see it. Have you noticed how much praying for revival has been going on of late, and how little revival has resulted? I believe the problem is that we have been trying to substitute praying for obeying, and it simply will not work. A.W. Towser. That's really great. Another thing, it really makes you stop and think. It does. It makes you stop and think when it says, the problem is that we've been trying to substitute praying for obeying, and it simply will not work that way. It won't work that way. We have to follow his word. Follow his word. Read it and follow it and obey. Obey what God has for us. Start your day, go through your day, and end your day with life's manual, the Holy Bible. Read it, study it, get a personal relationship with Jesus, and pick this book up, because every time you read it, you're going to get something great out of it. There's so many great wisdom chapters. There's great, teachings on, like our pastor teaches on Abraham and Job, and who else was it? Abraham and Job, and who was the other two, honey? Who? Oh, Moses. All these people did so much praying to God. They did so much praying, and that's, there's just so much in here to read on that too, how much they prayed to the God, to God. They did things in their life that were wrong too. Many things that were wrong, in their life. Even when Job was a very faithful Christian, but of course, if you go on to read what happened to him, he starts to lose his faith in God, but it does take a lot for him to lose it. And he doesn't completely lose it, but you just see how much they prayed. They did so much praying, and that's why you're going to learn so much in here. There's so many good wisdom chapters, and just so much full in here that's going to teach us exactly how to be that Christian we're supposed to be. So pick it up and read it, you guys. Pick it up, read it, enjoy it, love it, get that personal relationship, and win souls to other people. And really look at yourself. When it said here, actions that match your words. I think I might have said March in the beginning, but actions that match your words. You want your actions to match your words. You truly do. A lot of fake people out there. Let's not be fake. Let's be real. Let's not be a false prophet. Let's be real to the Lord and honor and obey him. All right, let's get on to this toe design. I hope everybody's staying safe, happy, healthy, and leaning on the Lord. Let's get started on my last Tootsie Tuesday toe design for the spring. Hi everyone. So here's what I chose to go with for this week's Tootsie Tuesday toe design, matching the nails I did on Monday. We've got a beautiful coral neon orange with tropical flowers, leaves, and rhinestones, and then we did a matte finish. If you'd like to see how I did this one, continue watching. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Tootsie Tuesday, another beautiful spring toe design. But it's the last one, and then we're going on to the summer looks. And this one here will match with the nails that I did yesterday. Those beautiful hot neon orange with tropical looking flowers and leaves, rhinestones, glitter, and a matte finish. Now we're gonna match the toes. I always do the toes a little bit different, but they always match. And so we're gonna do the big toe to look like these, and maybe an accent one, and the rest I'm gonna leave that beautiful neon orange. And it is showing up again in this photo more like a hot neon summer orange, and it's more of a hot neon spring orange. It's more of a melon neon. It's just hard to show in here. The photos aren't even showing right. I wish you could see it in person. It's gorgeous. It's got like a pink shade to it. It's almost like a pink orange. It's just really gorgeous. I love it, and it looks so good with that matte finish. I think it's even better than when they're shiny like that. Let me go over the supplies. It'll be all the same supplies I used in Monday's video. So first off, this is the one I used. This one was from Sally's. It is a little bit older, so I'm not sure if you can still get this one, but it is called Pool Party, and it's number 872. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous neon melon orange. That's what I would say, a melon orange. It's gorgeous. And then I topped it off to dry it up with the Seche Vite Dry Fast top coat so that I can do the art. That way, if I make a mistake, I just use 91% rubbing alcohol and it'll come right off. I'll be working with these acrylic paints here. They're both a shade of kind of like a minty foam bluish green. So I'll be doing this one here, the Key West. And then this one here is a little bit darker. It's the Caribbean, it's called. And I'll need a little bit of black and a little bit of white just to bring some up and some down. And they're all Apple Barrel from Walmart, 50 cents a piece. And I love working with acrylic paints like I explained versus polish, because if you make a mistake, you can wipe it off as long as you have a top coat on your toes with just the 91% rubbing alcohol. Otherwise, if you use polish, you do have to take it all off. So that kind of sucks. But anyways, I love acrylic paints, but always make sure you top coat those because it will just wash off in the water. Here's my palette here. I'll be adding these colors. So it's going to be that Key West, and then I put a little bit of black in it, and then you've got your other Caribbean, and I've added a few colors in there, and then I brought this down a little bit lighter, the Key West, and even lighter to do the flowers. So I used black and white. That'll be the palette there. And I will be working with Robin's brush, her wand, and you order it robinmosesnailart.com. There's the end of it. This is her liner, and she has a striper. I keep them dirty in between and clean them afterwards. But definitely a great purchase if you purchase them. They're really cheap and definitely well worth the price. I'm going to use some gold glitter here I got from Joanne Fabrics. It's a micro glitter, and I'm just going to mix it in with a little bit of this top and base coat I got from Dollar Tree, LA Colors. I just mix it on a little palette like I did that, and I'll show you that. Just trying to get everything here. So I'll just be mixing the glitter right there, and then of course I need a little bit of glue. Whoops. That glue is still wet. Wow, that stayed wet a long time. Holy moly. Didn't think it would still be wet. But it's an ASP glue. It's just the pink one. I'm going to use that to put the stones down with. And then you notice that I did go over at the matte finish, so it matted the stones as well. But I really like the way it turned out. Sometimes I really like the stones matted just as well. So that should be everything. Oh, and I'll use an orange wood stick to pick up the stones. And I didn't show you the stones. Forgot about that. This is the whale right here. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to be using that orange right there, an orange wood stick, and the ASP glue. And then I will dry everything up again with this just to smooth everything down. And then I'll top it off with the matte finish, the OPI Matte top coat I got from Sally's. The Seche Vite I get on Amazon. You get a really good deal off of Amazon. You get a 10-ounce bottle and a small bottle like that. You just keep filling it, and it's the price of 2 at Sally's, just for the price of 2, and that will make like 10 bottles. So I do recommend you get it, through Amazon. It's much better. But okay, I'm going to get started on these, and I'll come back in and show you guys as I'm going along. Okay, I'm back. And I did decide to do at least some of the tropical looking like leaves running through it on the baby toes. I'm only going to do the flower on the big toe though. I'm going to do some leaf work, and then the flower like on the nails here will go on the big toe, but the baby toes we're just going to do and run through the greenery because I think that looks really good. I think all of them look good having that on it. So I did leave the big toe open to show you guys. We'll draw in here, and I've got my palette all made up. Oops, sorry, just getting my toe lined up here. I'm going to be working with that color there. I took that, I think it's called the Key West, and I mixed in some black, and that's the first color we're starting off with. So I'm just going to get some on the brush, and that toe is going to one side. So let's see, we're going to do this one coming this way then. So I'm just going to set the brush down and just quickly go like that, like that. Whoops. Watch how easy I can wipe that off if it's wet. See how easy you wipe that off? All right, let's get some more paint. Okay. I'm just going to start over with this. Hopefully you guys can see I'm not in your way. I'm going to set the brush down and just real quick, you just go like this. And same thing, gosh, I'm going to be in your way here. So I'm going to have to switch hands and just set the brush down again and just pull. That's all you want to do. Just give it that look of some greenery, like, a very tropical forest-like. All right, so we've got those colors to start off, or that color to start off with. And we're going to be going from there to the next color, this one, and then we'll do the lighter one in there, and then I'll be doing the flowers with this lightest color. So I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next color. I'll be right back. Okay, now we've got the next color going, and you see it's running through all of them. So we'll go ahead and draw in again. And I'm just going to grab that next color, which is this one right here. That's the Caribbean one. Just going to get that, and we're just going to go on to the big toe here, and I'll have to use this finger or this hand so that you guys can see this. Well, move this out of the way. Maybe I can still do it with you guys on. I mean, seeing with this hand. So again, just real quick, just run through, and it doesn't have to be perfect. We're just doing a tropical forest, so just, you know, real quick, just do however it turns out. Don't worry. That one did kind of go off to the side, but that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of bring this more to a point. And that one. There we go. Remember, they don't have to be perfect because this is a painting. So you want it to look the way it turns out. If it's really messed up, then rub it off and redo it. But there you go. And now we're going to go on to the next color. Okay, and now we got the lightest color in there. And then I did do the flower. I did a light one and a Caribbean color flower, just a couple different tropical ones. And so you guys can see that's what I'll be doing on this toe. And then, of course, I ran that light through it. So we're going to go ahead and draw in. And we're going to grab that lightest color now, which is right here that I made. And we're going to first do, you know, just bring some leaves up here in between. Again, just go real quick through it. Set the brush down and just, you know, pull real quickly. I don't know why this particular paint, when I put white in it, why it's not doing that quick pull for me, but that's okay. It still looks good. All right, like that. And then we're going to go ahead and use that same color to do that tropical flower. And I'm just going to do that one down in here. So we're just going to just get these petals that I do. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. And I'm just going to one side into the other, kind of how I do my leaves. That's how I'm doing these flowers. So just one side into the other. Yeah, I think something's wrong with this. I don't know, this particular color, I'm not able to get a good paint job with this. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the white is getting dried out or what. But, okay, just to... And you want a 6 petal. So we're going to do another one here. Just going to one side into the other, just making sure there's a point at each end. That's what you want for this tropical flower. I don't think I'm getting enough paint or something. And then we'll do one right in here. Bring it to the center. So there we've got that one. Then wipe it off. Then we're going to do that Caribbean blue. And we'll just do that one just slightly over here, just overlapping. And I'm just going to do as it's coming off to the side here. But I will put in a couple little dots here, which just kind of represents the full flower then, just like that. But see, it's got the look of a couple tropicals, and that looks really good, just having it on the one toe there instead of all of them. So there we go. That's the look of this. That's very pretty. I'm going to draw out here so you guys can see. Okay, so now you see I've got that tropical look going on there, and did it on all the toes, so it looks really good. Now I'm going to get and mix up the gold and put the gold on, and then we're going to do the rhinestones in the middle of the flowers there. So I'm going to get the gold mixed up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now I've got the gold running through. Here it is on the palette here. I'm going to draw in so you can see I've done every one except for the big toe. So just going to grab a little bit of the gold here, and it's super easy when you do this. You're just going to run it through wherever you want to. Just running it through, and I'm going to put some onto the flowers I made here too, running some gold through them as well, just to give it, you know, a little bit of a pop of sparkle. I like my stuff to sparkle, so just like that. And the next step now is to put on those orange rhinestones. So I got to get up and get my glue because I don't have the glue here, but I'm going to do that, get the rhinestones going, and then I'll come back in and I'll leave it on the big toe. I'll leave that one open, and I'll show you guys. Let me back up a little bit more. Sorry, that's the sound of the chair. Okay, now I've got the rhinestones, and I actually did put a little rhinestone in each one at the bottom of that beautiful tropical look. I did a little flower in the corner of each one. I mean, a rhinestone, if you see that. I'll draw in so you can see it closer, but I did leave open a few so I can show you. So you see, I got the stone down in there. So I just kind of did it where it started off with the tropical look. Let me fix this here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and just grab a little bit of glue here and put a dot there. Grab a little bit more and do a dot here and a dot here for this flower. And then I've got the stones here. I'm gonna grab out some stones and we're just gonna go ahead and put them down. I'm putting 3 into the flowers, and on the other toe is just one little one. Do 3 in these because these flowers are a little bit bigger, so you can do 3. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I got to make sure these stay turned over so they don't get fogged. Don't want to fog these stones. Well, they're going to be fogged because I'm putting a matte top coat, but I mean, it really looks bad if glue gets on it. Get that one off of there. And then one more orange for right here. Hopefully you see that. And just push it into the glue. Push them all down into the glue so they stay. There you go. So pretty. Close this up so we don't lose these stones. All right. And now I'm going to go ahead and let this just dry completely. You never, ever want to work, you know, do any kind of work on anything until after. I'm just trying to straighten this camera out here. Sorry. You want to make sure everything is dry before you top coat. Now I am going to top coat with the Seche Vite first to smooth everything down. Then I'm going to matte finish it. And then I'll come in and show all of you guys the end product. Alrighty, everyone. I am all done. And look at these. Aren't they gorgeous? So tropical looking. And I did figure out the color. I was asking my husband and he said it's like a coral neon. So that's how I would explain it. It's more of a coral. Even though on here it's looking more like a hot neon orange. Maybe you're getting close to the color. No, it still does look orange. But it is more of a coral neon. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I love the way it turned out. Matching those gorgeous nails that I did on Monday. Again, they just look so much like it's a neon orange. And it is neon, but it's a coral neon. And it just looks so beautiful with those soft foam blues and greens. They're just gorgeous. I love the way they turned out. And it is the last of the spring toe designs. And then we're going into the summer looks along with the fashion. So we'll have one more Wear It Wednesday tomorrow for the spring. And then we start the summer looks. And I'm coming in with a bang, you guys. I'm going to be doing an awesome summer look for you guys. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this toe design, and I will try to get some good photos outside so you can get the true color of this. Other than that, everybody take care. God bless, and I will see each and every one of you in my very next upload.